They say scars tell a story. If that's true, then my skin is one hell of a book. I've got them on my face, on my arms, everywhere. Memories etched right into the flesh. I've always said, it's no secret I didn't get these scars falling over in church. It's one of those lines I use, a bit rough, to cut a conversation short. The truth is, every mark is a ghost. And the first of those ghosts, the one that reshaped my face, has the bite of the cold and the howl of wolves. I'm looking at this journal. It's Arthur's. His words, his drawings. There was a kind of beauty in him, even in the midst of all that filth. He saw the world. Me, when I pick up a pencil, my drawings are simple, almost childlike. I draw lines under my words so I don't write crooked. It's practical. Arthur, he was an artist. I'm just a practical man. But I keep going. I keep going because he did. It's my way of telling him I haven't forgotten, that none of it was for nothing. It's strange. Holding this journal always takes me back to the beginning of the end. To the winter of 1899, the snow, the wind that chills you to the bone, and the blood, always the blood. We were running. We were always running from something. This time it was the Blackwater Massacre, a job gone wrong like all the others in the end.
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in 2...
I'd gone ahead to scout, alone. That's where the wolves found me. I thought it was the end. Lying in the snow, my blood mixing with the pristine white. I thought of Abigail, of little Jack, and then nothing.
Marston, you hear me?
Until I heard his voice, Arthur's. Him and Javier, they pulled me out of there, brought me back to life.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
Maybe that's where my first real scar appeared. Not the one on my cheek, but the one on my soul. The debt I could never fully repay.
Thank you, brother.
My story doesn't start in the snow. It starts long before that, in the dirt. I never really knew my parents. My father was a Scottish immigrant, my mother a prostitute. She died giving birth to me, and he followed a few years later. I ended up in an orphanage, then on the streets. That's where Dutch Vanderlinde found me. I was 12. He saved me from a rope, or at least that's what he said. Him and Hosea, they took me in. They taught me to read, to shoot, to survive. They gave me a family, the gang. For a kid who had nothing, it was everything.
Playing at family is beautiful. Why are you being strange with me? Just remember, the gang comes first. We fight for each other. That's all I'm saying. We're free.
Dutch was charismatic. He talked about freedom, about fighting against a world that was crushing us. He saw us as saviors, as Robin Hoods of the Wild West, taking from those who had too much to, well, mostly to ourselves, if I'm being honest. But back then, I hung on his every word. He was the only father figure I'd ever had. And then there was Arthur Morgan. Dutch raised us as brothers. But brothers, they bicker. They get jealous. Arthur was there before me. He was Dutch's first son.
I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
There was always this tension between us, this rivalry. Who was better, more loyal? We pushed each other, insulted each other, but deep down, we were of the same blood, the blood of the Vanderlyn gang. Things got complicated when Abigail came along, and then Jack. When that little boy was born, something broke in me. Fear, I suppose. I wasn't sure he was mine. I wasn't sure of anything. So I did the only thing I knew how to do when I was scared. I ran. I left the gang for a year. I left Abigail and the kid behind. When I came back, Arthur's glare could have killed a bear. To him, family was everything. He had lost his own son, Isaac. And to see a man abandon his, it was the ultimate sin in his eyes. He never forgave me for it. Not for a long time, anyway. That year away was a deep wound between us, a wound that took years to heal. He reminded me of it constantly, calling me a coward, an idiot. And he wasn't wrong. I was young, and I was a fool. The year 1899 was when it all fell apart. It started with that damn ferry in Blackwater, a plan by Dutch and Micah that turned into a bloodbath. We had to leave the money and flee into the mountains with the Pinkertons on our tail. That's where Arthur found me, half dead in the snow. From the start, you could feel something had changed. Dutch's optimism rang hollow.
Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it, gladly.
We went down south to Rhodes, and that's where things really started to go sideways. Dutch wanted to play both sides with those two old warring families, the Greys and the Braithwaites. A stupid idea. We burned tobacco fields, stole horses, and it cost us big time. I was there that day, walking down the main street of Rhodes. We were supposed to be making peace, and then the guns started talking. Sean, he fell right next to me, a bullet straight through his head, without a word.
Damn son! Where is he? Where's my son? They took him, didn't they? They took my son.
Who took him?
We think the Braithwaite woman took him.
We barely had time to realize what was happening before the Braithwaites took the opportunity to kidnap my son, Jack. Dutch's fury that day. We burned their manor to the ground, but even that didn't bring Jack back. We learned they had sold him to a mob boss in Saint Denis, Angelo Bronte. That's when we set foot in civilization, and that's where Dutch lost his mind for good. Saint Denis, a city of lies and pretense. We got Jack back, but at what cost? Dutch let himself get played by Bronte, who led us straight into a trap at the trolley station. Then there was that bank robbery, the last big score that was supposed to fix everything. Hosea lost his life there, executed before our eyes by Agent Milton.
No! God damn it!
There's your deal, Dutch.
Lenny, too, shot down in the street like a dog. And me, they got me. I found myself in prison at Sasika. I had time to think, to see things clearly. Dutch, my father, had abandoned me. He didn't even try to come for me. It was Arthur, the man who despised me, who risked everything. Him and Sadie Adler, they crossed the river in a rowboat, right under the guards' noses to get me out of there.
Unless you bring me John Marston, right now.
That day, I understood. My loyalty no longer belonged to Dutch van der Linde. It belonged to Arthur Morgan.
Hey, Arthur. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
But even after that, the nightmare wasn't over. We ended up on a boat to Cuba, which sank in a storm. We washed up on a cursed island, Guarma, in the middle of a revolution. We fought to get out, again.
It was a great pleasure to make your acquaintance. Trust me.
When we got back, the gang was just a shadow of its former self. Dutch's paranoia, fueled by that snake Micah Bell, had eaten away at everything. He only saw traitors, and to him, I was at the top of the list. The train robbery, the last of the last, he left me for dead. A bullet in my side, and he walked away without a backward glance. It was the final betrayal.
Where's John?
I tried.
He didn't make it. That patrol killed him. We had to run.
Come on, let's go before another patrol turns up.
Ha! Ha!
Black Lung, you're back. Hooray.
I just saw Agent Milton, Dutch. Abigail shot him. She's okay. Not that you care too much about that. You rats. All of you. Seems old Micah was pretty close with Milton.
What the hell are you talking about, cowpoke?
You talked.
That's a goddamn lie.
Dutch.
Dutch, think of the future.
Milton told me.
And you believe him, Black Lung? You believe him?
It all makes sense now.
No, it damn well doesn't.
Dutch. Think.
I don't know how I survived.
Be
Luck,
practical now.
rage, it doesn't matter. I came back to the camp wounded but alive, and I walked right into the final explosion. Arthur had his gun on Micah. He understood. He knew Micah was the rat who'd sold us out to the Pinkertons since we got back from Guarma. And that's when I saw the truth in Dutch's eyes. Not madness,
Pick your side
not
now,
anger,
because this is over.
just emptiness.
All them years,
He chose
Dutch.
to believe Micah. He chose to turn his back on us, on Arthur and me. That's when I stepped out of the shadows.
Quiet, Mr. Bell, and put down your gun.
There's Pinkertons coming, fast!
Now! Who amongst you is with me? And who is betraying me?
Well, I'll be here. Think for yourself.
He's lying. He's lying!
Put your guns down! God damn it! Move! You ready, John?
Yeah. Everyone,
My arrival changed everything. The Pinkertons showed up, guns blazing. It was chaos. In the middle of it all, Arthur looked at me. There was no more resentment, no more rivalry, just an urgency, final duty to perform.
Abigail's safe.
We fled
So's
together,
Jack.
but we both
Where
knew
are they?
we wouldn't
You
get
say
far. His sickness was eating him alive. He was coughing up blood with every
Thank
effort.
you, brother. want you to not look back. Like I said.
On the side of the mountain, he stopped. He looked at me, and he handed me his hat, his journal. We ain't both gonna make it. Go. Get back to your family. Be a man, damn it. He gave me everything he had. His legacy, a chance he would never have. I didn't want to leave him. You're my brother, I managed to say. He smiled, a sad, proud glint in his eyes. I know. Those were the last words I heard him speak.
Please. Ain't no more time for talk. Go.
Arthur!
Go to your family.
Arthur!
Get the hell out of here and be a goddamn man.
You're my brother.
I know.
I ran, the sound of his final fight against Micah echoing behind me. That day, Arthur Morgan died so I could live. His death gave new meaning to a word Dutch had drilled into us for years, redemption. It was no longer a vague idea, a speech for outlaws. It had become a mission, a debt, to live the life Arthur had given me, to become the father he would have wanted to be.
It's over.
My redemption wouldn't be won through violence, but by building something, by surviving.
He's right. You know it, and I know it.
He's sick. He's dying. He's talking crazy.
There! Up there on the ridge!
I gave you all I had. I did.
Come on. Dutch. Let's go, buddy. We made it. We won. Come on.
John made it. He's the only one. The rest of us... No. But I tried. In the end, I did.
Come on. Let's go. We can make it. Come on, Dutch. Come on! Ah!
Eight years passed. 8 long years of trying to forget, of running. Me, Abigail, and Jack, we wandered, looking for a place to settle. But the past stuck to me like mud. I didn't know how to be anything other than a gunslinger. Every time trouble came, I answered with violence. Abigail couldn't take it anymore. She wanted a normal life for Jack, a life I didn't know how to give her. So, one day she left. She took the boy with her.
She had men problems of her own, but that's a different story. Listen, I've begged you, but it don't seem to make much difference. I've tried everything I know to make you grow up. And you know I love you, but loving you means I can't watch you do this. Time after time, we've had to run because of your behavior and your decisions. We got a son. I got a son. And I love our son enough that I can't have him around while you're like this. I had so many dreams, John. I hoped you would change. We all saw what happened to them that didn't, but you... Part of you is hell-bent on ending up the same way.
And I love you too much to watch that no more. Abigail.
I was alone, empty. I found work at a ranch, Pronghorn Ranch. I learned the trade. I learned what it was like to get up at dawn for something other than running from the law. I saved some money, enough to buy a plot of land at Beecher's Hope, a wasteland, a ruin, but it was mine. That's when the ghosts of the past came back, but this time, they were friendly ghosts. Uncle, as lazy as ever, but loyal.
Hope here without a wise hand at the tiller.
Enough of that. Get out of here. On your way.
No, you're stuck with me. Seems I'm stuck with you. John, the rock farmer.
And Charles Smith, a good, strong man. Together, we started to build. We tore down the old shack, laid the foundations, hammered every nail, I lifted every beam. It was back-breaking work. For the first time in my life, I wasn't destroying, I was building. I was building a house, a home, a promise. I wrote to Abigail. I begged her to come back. I told her I had changed, that I was trying, and she came back. We were a family, finally.
You always did have that fine way with words.
You doing all right, son?
Sure, Pop.
I even proposed on a rowboat in the middle of the lake. It was clumsy, but it was sincere.
No, I mean
Peace.
proper.
I had a taste of it for a while.
You serious?
I got this ring. I've had it for a long time. Take it.
You serious?
It would make me very happy if you would...
We've lived a lot of lives.
And then Sadie Adler showed up. She had a lead that led to Micah Bell. Abigail didn't want me to go. She was right. Arthur didn't die so I could go back to fighting. But I owed him this. It was one last debt. None of this would exist without Arthur, I told her.
Please, try to... I ain't got no other choice.
With Sadie and Charles, we climbed Mount Hagen. We went through the snow and the blizzard, like an echo of that day Arthur had saved me.
You all right?
Just fine.
You don't look too fine.
Come on.
You're bleeding pretty bad.
Ain't nothing.
You should sit down.
I'm fine.
You're dying.
I'll be fine.
Just sit. It's okay.
I ain't dying. I ain't.
I hope not.
I ain't dying. Just go get him. I'll be fine. I just need to rest.
Okay. Charles, stay with her.
Charles, you worry about yourself.
And we found him. Micah, the snake. The fight was brutal.
Been a few years.
And then another shadow came out of the cabin. Dutch. He was there. He pointed his gun at me first, then at Micah. A long silence. I don't know what went through his head at that moment. Maybe a flash of clarity. Maybe just the end of the road. He fired, right into Micah's gut. Then he turned and left, without a word. I emptied my gun into that bastard Micah, for Arthur, for Hosea, for all the others.
What were you saying?
Say something, Dutch! Say something! I ain't got too much to say no more.
You shot me. You shot me pretty good.
Thank you.
In the cabin, there was the Blackwater treasure, the money that had started it all, that had destroyed everything. We split it. Sadie and Charles went off to live their lives, and I went home. I went home to Beecher's Hope.
It's all over.
I had avenged Arthur, but I'd also signed my own death warrant without knowing it. By seeking justice through violence, I had rekindled the fire I should have let die out. I had drawn attention.
"4 years. I had 4 years of peace. 4 years of being a husband, a father, a rancher. 4 years of believing I had made it. And then they came. 2 men in suits, calling themselves Edgar Ross and Archer Fordham from the Bureau of Investigation. They took Abigail and Jack, and they put a leash around my neck. My past, which I had tried to bury so deep, had just dug up my new life. The deal was simple: track down and deliver the last members of my old gang, or never see my family again. I was back to being the government's hunting dog.
Now I'm in charge.
My first target, Bill Williamson. I went to Fort Mercer. I tried to talk to him. For an answer, he shot me.
I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
Oh. Poor kid.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So
It was a woman, Bonnie McFarlane,
I don't know the polite.
who saved me. A strong woman, a real frontier woman. She ran her ranch with an iron fist. Working for her, I got a glimpse of the life I could have had. A simple, honest life. But it wasn't for me.
I have you to thank for that.
To help me get to Bill, I had to team up with a strange bunch. Nigel West Dickens, a charlatan snake oil salesman who reminded me of a pathetic version of Hosea. And Seth Briers, poor fool obsessed with a treasure that didn't exist, spending his time digging up corpses. Seeing him chilled me to the bone. It was a vision of what obsession could do to a man.
Look at me. Look, scrambling around, looking for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out, my mind's going.
With their help, we took Fort Mercer, but Bill had already fled to Mexico to find Javier Escuela.
But it isn't so.
So I crossed the border, and there I traded one war for another. I found myself in the middle of a revolution, playing a double game between Colonel Linde, a local tyrant, and Abraham Reyes, the rebel leader. In them, I saw the same thirst for power that had corrupted Dutch.
Take off the boots, Americano.
As you wish.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed, sir. What a great
I met an
way
old
to
man,
border
Landon
relations.
Ricketts, a gunslinging legend who, like me, was a relic of a bygone era. We shared a drink and a few bitter truths.
Very much, sir.
Don't mention it, old man.
You kill peasants, you become a peasant.
I never aspired to be anything more.
A socialist, huh?
In the end, I helped Reyes win his war. I captured Javier and I killed Bill. I had fulfilled part of my contract.
Hello, old friend. It's been a long time.
Hello, brother. It's good to see you.
Apúrate! I'm coming out! Don't shoot! Here, take Williamson. Just let me live. I will leave the country, I promise.
You always was weak-minded.
You're the one who let Dutch drive you insane!
Dutch wanted you dead. We all did.
Well, I'm going after him next. I'll outlive all of you.
You always was a traitor. You bastard orphan!
And you always was a dumb inbred hick.
Esta noche duermo en tu cama, cabrón.
All right, John. I'll come quietly.
Allende is dead. Mexico is mine.
I returned to Blackwater, thinking it was over. But Ross wasn't done with me. There was one name left on his list. The biggest one. Dutch Vanderlinde. Hunting him down was the hardest thing I've ever done. It was like chasing a ghost. The ghost of my own father. I found him in the mountains, leading a new gang of dispossessed Indians, as lost as he was. We cornered him at the edge of a cliff. That last conversation, his words still haunt me. Our time is past, John, he said. He looked so old, so tired.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to justify their wages. He looked into the void, and then he let himself fall. He chose his own end. He didn't let the world destroy
We
him.
can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
Our time has passed, John.
Ross kept his word. He gave me back my family. I went home to Beecher's Hope. For the first time,
Jack.
the peace felt real.
Jack, come here, boy.
Hello, sir.
Come here. How you been?
I taught Jack how to hunt,
Did a good job.
how to
son.
look
Don't
after
shoot.
the cattle.
Thanks, Bob.
I told him about Arthur.
You yet.
I tried to be the father I never had. Those were the best days of my life,
Making the rifle jump.
and the last. I knew deep down it couldn't last. Dutch was right. The government had had its monster. Now they needed another one. And that monster was me. Ross came back. Not with 2 agents this time, with the army. They surrounded the ranch. Uncle fell defending the house. I fought. I fought like a devil to give Abigail and Jack time to escape. I led them to the barn.
I watch 'em through the cracks in the door. Abigail with tears in her eyes, Jack trying to be brave. I know there's no way out for me. I've spent my life running from Dutch, from the law, from my own past. But you can't run forever.
Come on.
I've made so many mistakes. I was a bad son, a bad brother, a bad husband for so long.
With us, Paul.
But Arthur saw something in me. He saw a man who could change. He gave me that chance.
You stay out of
And
trouble,
now,
John.
I'm giving it to them. To Abigail. To Jack. I look at my son. Be strong, I tell him.
Now go.
I hug Abigail one last time. Then I turn back to the big barn door. Outside, they're waiting. They're waiting for the monster. I take a deep breath. This isn't a surrender. This isn't a defeat. It's a choice. My last choice. I'm gonna go out and draw their fire. I'll be the monster one last time, so my son never has to be. I push open the doors. The sun blinds me for a moment. I see their rifles rise. I raise mine. This is the end. But it's also a form of redemption.
die, don't bury me 'neath the western sky on the lone prairie.
Excuse me. You Edgar Ross?
Do I know you?
Forgive me for startling you, sir. I have a message for you. My name is Jack Marston. You knew my father.
I see. I remember your father.
I've come for you, Ross.
And you, boy, have sure as shit found me.
You killed my father.
Your father killed himself with the life he lived.
You killed him. I saw you.
You keep saying that.
You sent him to do your dirty work. Then you shot him like a dog.
And I'll shoot you like one too, you little piece of trash. Now get out of here before I kill you as well.
I ain't going nowhere, old man.